start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
It still feels like Monday.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Man, are y'all thinking that we're only going to get hotter from here as far as the weather? Or will we have another cold bout before it gets warm for good?
I think it's just going to be hot now.
You think?
Global warming.
Yeah.
I hope. I'm sick of the cold, the hot, the cold, the hot.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Yeah, but I would like for it to stay cold or cool up until the moment that I can start getting a tan.
Right.
Right.
You know, I don't want that early spring where the UV index is too low to get a tan, but it's still hot and the sun's too far away. None of that. I just want to be able to use the sun for what God intended it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd like a true spring, like a 65, 70.
Yeah.
True spring.
Sunny and breezy. Not too crazy.
Yeah, we don't get that a lot. But.
Yeah.
They say that in Nebraska, the weather goes from snow, like inches and inches of snow, to summer.
Oh, no.
It's like, boom, right there.
Guess
Hot.
we should be thankful for a little spring.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm angling to get a guest pass at Lindsay's neighborhood pool.
Heck
I
yeah.
hear it's spectacular.
You don't even need one.
I can just
come
go
on
and
in.
just roll through.
Just roll through. They don't check.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would love to have you help watch the kids at the pool one day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Please. Just put it on Kyle's tab. Just say, put it on the tab.
You got it.
You got anything you want if you watch them babies.
Are they good swimmers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it's been a rocky road till now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom on deck, dad on deck. Like everyone's because they were those kids that didn't want to wear floaties, you know.
Yeah.
They're stubborn kids.
Yeah, wait till your kids get a little older and decide to be generous with the other kids about going up to the concession stand and all that and putting it on the bill.
We'll take 15 popsicles on Kyle Bloom.
Chicken fingers for everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't Ace say that his son did that when he was little? Kate, he went up there and was just like, everybody getting a Coke and popsicles.
It's free,
and all that
Sweet
stuff.
boy.
Yeah.
Sweet
What do
boy.
you want? What do you want? What do you? And he's just getting it for everybody.
I love that.
Yeah.
I also hate that, though, if it's my tab.
Yeah, that's fun though. Have Riggins go out there to the pool with him, be the Manny for the day.
Yeah, I'm great at it. I'd be great.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah.
I mean, would you fall asleep in the lounge chair while they were swimming? Sure.
I wouldn't have as many beers as I used to while I was babysitting, but
Yeah.
I can stay sober for a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't go under.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Could you?
Yeah, good. Take them to the pool and all. But I mean, I'm a great drunk babysitter. I'm still with it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we can walk to and fro the clubhouse and everything.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, if I got to drive all the way across the neighborhood to get there, I can't do that.
No.
Can't have that.
Of course, I mean, I could put Delilah in my lap and let her steer while I work the pedals.
Yeah.
She can drive a golf cart already, so.
So she's, halfway there.
Come through.
Peyton's Promise is our charity that helps people in need when that need arises. But it would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Table and Twine. Order your locally prepped meals at tableandtwine.com or the Johnson Group Commercial Cleaning. Find them at tjriggins.com/clean.
New Radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our all-star delivery dream team is professional, well-dressed, and trained to treat your home like it's their own. We respect your time with a 2-hour delivery window and a courtesy call on the way because we believe great service starts long before we even arrive. Our all-star delivery dream team is on a mission to earn all 5 stars, every customer, every time. For a limited time, you can get your new mattress set delivered for free, only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I will never forget the moment when Tech D Rob, Tech D Rob one day was standing in that doorway here in our studio, and he stretched and grabbed the what do you call that? The frame around the door, and he lifts his arms up, and then he kind of wobbles a little bit, and he goes, "Whoa!" I blacked out for a second. Rob blacks out every time he stretches. A lot of people don't know that. Because why would you? Because it's a crazy thing.
But some people do need to know that, though, like doctors.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Do I have that right? Every time you stretch, you black out? That's an accurate statement?
Not necessarily every time, but a majority of the time, yes.
Exactly. But I will never forget that image of him just like arms up and going, "Whoa," like losing his balance. Go, sorry, I blacked out.
Is it just kind of you get, or you full on blackout? I think you need to see someone if you full on blackout, or
At
you
least
just
for like
kind of
a second.
lightheaded.
Yeah, I lose all my senses for about a second.
That ain't right.
I think it's somehow he's doing a mini sleeper hold on himself, or whatever they call that. When you do kids were doing it at parties and stuff. What did they call it? They didn't call it the sleeper hold.
Oh,
They
like
called
the
it
blackout challenge or something?
That's what he's kind of doing because he's holding his breath and stretching his neck and his back and everything, and it kind of cuts off, I think, the circulation for a second, and that's what causes it.
I gotta talk to somebody about this. I'm worried.
Yeah, but like that was just like burned in my brain. I think about that all the time, him doing that. And Lindsay, you went to school at ECU. Were you the person that told us when you would drive to school, you would sometimes see guys driving next to you being inappropriate?
Oh, I did tell this story. I was on a bus in high school.
Yeah.
I was on a bus. Oh, wait, I have two stories. I was on a bus in high school coming back from a football game. I was a cheerleader. Cheerleader sat in the front of the bus. I was at the window. I look over and a guy's doing that. And of course, I was terrified. I'd never seen such a thing in my day.
Yeah.
And then I was driving to Greensboro, North Carolina. I was on I-85. I was in high school. I was driving. My best friend was in the passenger seat, and we looked over, and a guy in a van was doing that. It's just staring at us.
Oh, great. That's something that really just burns in your mind. Like, you'll never forget that image.
No. 16-year-old Lindsay was shocked.
Shocked.
I mean, I cried, I think. I'm pretty sure I cried.
Yeah. That's awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
TJ, I know one experience I shared with you when we were walking down Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, and we saw a guy, I don't know if he was homeless or not, but his pants were maybe around his knees, and his privates were hanging out. I mean, wildly, while he was carrying a to-go box of food.
Yeah.
And that's just something that's burned in my memory.
Looked like we were walking behind a big bull.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
what. Yep, that's a good way to phrase
Those
it.
could have easily gone on a truck's trailer hitch.
Oh, that bad.
Sizable.
Yikes.
But it's just something you just don't forget.
No.
You know, those images that are burned into your mind.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's bad.
So if you've got something that you can't ever forget, at TJ Riggins Show on social media, we'd love to see it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yesterday there was a story that said that 74% of people will yell cuss words whenever they stub their toe. Like if you stub your toe, you're going to yell cuss words. And I always wonder what the Pope yells. Not this Pope, but good popes that came before him. When they would stub their toe or slam their hands in a drawer accidentally or something.
Yeah. Do you think they do it? No one knows if no one's around?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
Certainly.
they cuss.
Oh, you
I
don't?
don't think no.
I would.
Not the popes.
I saw steel-toed socks just to prevent that on Instagram the other day. Guy was stubbing his toe all the time.
How
So he made
comfortable.
steel-toe socks. So, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me.
Sweating in those things?
Yeah.
So I came across this list of words you can use to substitute for cuss words if you don't want to cuss. You remember how Ace would be up here all day just cussing and raving and ranting about stuff that, that would make him mad and all that. And then all of a sudden he would decide, like if he pinched his finger in a drawer or something, that's when he decided he didn't want to cuss. And he'd say, golly, man.
The one time, yeah.
Golly, man. So this is kind of like that. Like you could yell shaboozy.
Shaboozy?
Well,
Okay.
shaboozy.
All right.
Fraggle Rock.
I used to love Fraggle Rock.
I know.
Mount St. Mary's. I don't know why that. Son of a Bitcoin. Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesesteak, I'm sorry. Philadelphia cheesesteak.
That's a mouthful.
Funko Pop. Instead of
Okay.
using the F word, you
Yeah.
say Funko Pop.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Bachman Turner Overdrive. That hurt.
I like fiddlesticks.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks. Yeah. I like cheese and rice.
One of the best I heard was a movie that my daughter and I used to watch together when she was young. And it had your girl JoJo in it, Riggins. It was about there was a girl who was a mermaid or something.
Oh, yeah.
And the little girl got mad at her friend and she said, "Bull shark."
That's a good one. Because it's almost like you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I got one from Anchorman. It's Great Odin's Raven.
Yeah, that's bugging me what the name of that movie is.
Oh, is it
It's
Aquamarine?
Aquamarine, yeah.
Oh, of course, Rob knows.
Aquamarine.
Aquamarine, right?
The mermaid lived in the water tower.
Are you referring to Aquamarine?
Yeah.
The JoJo vehicle?
Yeah.
No, that's really it. No bull shark.
The director's cut was fabulous.
Nominated for an award?
I think so.
My dad would always use sap sucker as a line.
Sapsucker?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like lint liquor. Remember that
Lint
commercial?
liquor.
You lint liquor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sapsucker.
Or dillweed.
Yeah, I love dillweed. Or ditweed was another good one.
Ditweed, yeah.
Ditwad.
It would, yeah.
Okay, fun.
This is fun.
Yeah, fun, clean, edgy humor.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
The Week in Review is sponsored by Liqueur, the hangover solution. It's a drinking gummy containing DHM, a natural extract that can help you defeat the effects of having one too many cocktails. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ at checkout to save 20% on your order.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is now committed to doing more. In the spirit of grandkids, this month we are raising money and awareness for Sunny Strong, an organization committed to raising awareness and helping families devastated by DIPG, an aggressive and incurable childhood brain cancer. Go to tjriggins.com/strong to find out more and how you can support this amazing cause and join us at a Peyton's Promise Sunny Strong event on March 29th in Indian Trail.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Wow, we got everybody here today. Riggins is over there, almost within touching distance.
Touch me.
Lindsay and Rob are both in the closet today.
In the closet.
I want to see Rob's closet.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not in a closet.
Well, they don't know that, Rob.
Yeah.
But I bet your bedroom looks like somebody's messy closet.
Yeah.
Do you keep it strewn about? Do you keep like you did when you were a kid?
There's a bunch of stuff in there from, I used to have a house to put stuff in, and now I have only a bedroom. So it's significantly packed.
Okay.
I get
So
that.
you kept your house when you were in the house. Your part of it was spick and span, always picked up and orderly.
Of course. Yes, of course.
Does Lindsay know that story about how his mom used to give him a rake to clean his room?
I don't know.
No, I don't think I know that.
Yeah, she handed him a rake when she asked, because it was so messy. She gave him a rake, a yard rake, to clean his room.
Yeah, that's not a lie. That's straight up.
That's not a good sign.
Because, she'd probably just given up. She's like, this is the only chance you've got to survive.
Yeah.
Is if you can rake up some of this mess.
Yeah. We'll bring in a leaf blower and just blast the trash out of the room. What a scene.
Oh, what a scene.
I was running behind this morning because I got all caught up in this important news story that was breaking. There was a 30-year-old man in China that showed up at the emergency room with some sort of a weird, unexplainable illness. And the illness was that his girlfriend's fist was stuck in his mouth.
Oh my gosh. What?
They were trying to make a funny video and show that she could put her whole fist in his mouth, and then it got stuck.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was he gagging? I would just.
Well, he said
That makes
he
me
walked
gag
in,
hearing it.
and he was drooling all over. Just like crazy. And the doctor said that the muscles in his jaw contracted.
Oh.
And that's why he couldn't let go. So they had to give him muscle relaxers and then use some sort of device to pry his jaw open to get her fist out.
How did they give him muscle relax? Maybe it was an IV because
Yeah,
they couldn't get him.
Yeah. He's like a python or something, like where the jaw just sort of.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, I'm sure the video's going to go viral and all. That's all that matters, even in China. But you got to think, in China, they live in a prison over there. There's nothing else they got to do for amusement under that,
Right.
under them dictators and everything they got.
Stick your hand in my mouth.
He may have been just trying to get, he was just starving.
Yeah, maybe.
You know how communism starves its people.
That's true. Maybe her fist was real small too. You know how they have real small feet. Either, in China.
I think you're thinking of Japan, in old school Japan, where they bound their feet and all that. That's kind of frowned upon nowadays.
I don't know. When I went, they didn't have my shoe size. I'll tell you that.
Well, you could have gone to the big and tall men's department, and they might not have your shoe size.
Yeah, Men's Warehouse doesn't have your shoes.
Okay,
That's
it's not that big.
That's like me going, yeah. I went to the baseball stadium, and every guy sitting around me just had giant hands. Because my hands are normal.
Yeah, they probably thought you were something special.
I am smarter than the people who invented Chat GPT. I'm more intelligent, and I'll explain it next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I haven't ordered my wife's birthday gift yet. But I'm getting it from that Cozy Earth, and I don't think it matters. I mean, they could probably, if they thought I wasn't going to get it in time, as much as I mean to that company, they'd probably put it on somebody's car and have them drive it here. I don't even know where the headquarters are. I'm guessing somewhere liberal.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, like Portland or Sacramento. I mean, Napa Valley, somewhere like that. So if you want anything at Cozy Earth, it's all great, luxurious stuff. And you get a 41% discount if you let them know that you're with me. That's all you got to do. When you go check out, just use the code TJ, and you'll get 41% off of whatever you order from the Cozy Earth. I'm known as even better than Oprah around there. That's what my name is. That's what my name is.
Even better than Oprah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use that code TJ when you check out. All right, so they're saying now that they're starting to see people who are full-fledged addicted to Chat GPT. They can't communicate anymore without it. They can't even text their girlfriend or boyfriend the right message without having to use Chat GPT.
Yeah.
So you got to figure that this is an innovation that is beyond brilliant, the people who came up with it, right?
Yeah.
So you would think that they're so smart, smarter than your average person walking around, right?
Certainly.
Okay. Well, I got news for you. They're no smarter than I am. As a matter of fact, in some areas of the world, they're dumb. Because Chat GPT stands for Generative Pre-Trained Transporter. They named this product, this creation that's changing the world, something stupid, because you can't pre-train something. Nothing is pre-trained. It's trained or it's not trained. So the P in GPT is wrong. It's grammatically incorrect, and they're stupid.
So dumb.
So the name of it, not the actual, just the name of it is stupid,
if you
but not the
create
product.
something that is so huge and it's going to change the world immediately, wouldn't you double check to make sure the name of it wasn't grammatically incorrect or dumb? When you have a department, I know these are all mathematicians and scientists and all that, and they probably don't speak, properly and whatnot. But you should have a grammar department or something that you run these things by. What,
Maybe
Lindsay?
they don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know. They don't know. They need a backup.
They're smart in other areas, but not grammar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just can't believe it because they're supposed to be the smartest people in the world doing this kind of stuff. And they don't even know that something is either trained or it's untrained. It's not pre-trained.
Is there any pre-word that works?
Sometimes.
Like when would it work?
When you are doing something pre-game, that means before the game is what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-game.
Or pre-wash, like a treatment.
Like a pre-treatment?
On clothing, like a pre-wash.
That one's iffy because you washing or not washing. You can't wash before you wash.
What about preheat?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So there's not really many of them.
Well, but
let's ask ChatGPT to come up with a new name.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
From High Point to Las Vegas, we travel all over to find the absolute best furniture and bring it back home to you, Lake Norman. It's really hard work, but somebody has to do it. At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our dedication to being the best takes us all over the country to find the best products at the best prices. And during the month of March, you can save big at our Buy More, Save More event, only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Big news from yesterday afternoon. People still talking about it. The genetics testing company 23andMe has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, and they're looking to sell the company. So it's amazing. That was like the hottest Christmas gift just a few years ago. Everybody was getting 23andMe kits to find out your family tree.
But there were too many of those stories that went viral about finding out that your dad wasn't your dad.
Yep.
At Christmas.
We had some people in our radio family message us and say, I found out that the guy I thought was my dad was not my father, and my mom took the secret to her grave.
Yeah.
And she found out through a 23andMe. Now, some people are saying you can go on your profile if you already have used the kit to delete your DNA data, but then other people say, it's way too late for that. You think they're not already selling your DNA?
Yeah. I'm not giving my DNA to anybody.
Well, then others are saying, well, even if you get a haircut, your DNA is all over the place. You think it's just in 23andMe? They've sold your DNA long before these kits existed.
I doubt Miss Vicky is selling my DNA or my wife's DNA when she cuts hair.
All right.
Well, you're a celebrity. Who knows? No, Miss Vicky would never do that. But a lot of people are worried about what's going to happen, given that they're looking to sell the company. Who are you giving my DNA to? Who's going to get control of my my stuff like that? So we'll see.
But I'm wondering why people would want it.
Want the 23andMe in the first place?
No, why people would want somebody's DNA that's, that's not.
Maybe to blackmail them, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do with the DNA, but I guess it's a hot item. Maybe on the black market.
You can frame somebody.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that today. We'll frame somebody. That sounds fun.
That's just like though when there's been a crime committed and you're really not a suspect, but they want to just eliminate you, to get it over with. Would you submit to a DNA test? Once you do that, you're completely cleared. They know that you're not the one. Sorry about that. You just have to check everybody now. They should then give you your swab back. It shouldn't go into a database of the police.
Yeah.
Which it does. Once they take your DNA for any reason, even if it's just you're completely innocent of something, they keep it on file.
Yeah.
Yep. Because somebody could, like you see in shows, somebody could go get it out and frame you and, do whatever. Yeah.
And I got a rich DNA.
Oh, do you?
It's thick and rich.
Got rich blood.
So 23andMe trending today. Today's a very special day. Today is National Medal of Honor Day, recognizing all Medal of Honor recipients. Medal of Honor, highest military award for valor in the United States, created back in 1861 by the Secretary of War Edwin Stanton, given to 6 members of Andrews Raiders for volunteering and participation in the American Civil War raid of April 1862. So,
and they were all from Oakland, California.
Is that right?
Yep. And that's where the Oakland Raiders came from.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
That can't be true.
Is that?
No, it's not true.
I was like, wait a second. Could have fooled me.
Did fool me.
Yeah.
But obviously, National Medal of Honor Day, very important. Certainly more important than the rest of the other holidays that are happening today.
You mean like National Waffle Day? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. There is a young woman who just got married. It should be the happiest time in her life, but the internet is treating her so poorly for what she did after the wedding ended. I'll tell you about it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like Lily and Grace at tjriggins.com/LG. They help people love how they live in moments that matter. The Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you. So a lot of you have asked where you can donate, and we know Ace would have loved any donation to any charity you think would help the community. And if you would like to donate to our charity, Peyton's Promise, go to peytonspromise.org. Thank you in advance, and we know a lot of what the charity is going to focus on will be with our brother's spirit guiding us.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion. Boom.
So I love the tradition of the wedding photos after the wedding, where the bride goes and hangs out with the groomsmen and they all hold her. I think it's kind of cute to have that picture. But there is a story out that is so crazy. There's a woman, she's 31 years old. She's from Germany, really pretty, just got married. And she goes to do the photos with the groomsmen after the wedding. And instead of just posing in a cute way, she lifts her wedding dress like over her head and flashes the camera with her panties.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And now people are freaking out, calling it all kinds of things. Trashy.
Yeah.
And somebody pointed out the difference is like if you had done this a few years ago, 10 years ago, it would have been one thing because everybody at the wedding would have been like, wow, she's a real tramp or whatever. But now the fact that it was captured and put on social media, it adds a different element. Now the whole world is calling you trashy. But I don't know. If you look at the video, it's all over TikTok in the last 24 hours or so. People have really strong reactions to it.
But just because the whole world is calling you trashy, does that mean that it wasn't trashy?
I don't think so. But it certainly
And
makes it worse.
is she in front of them to where they can't see, but
Yes.
you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to visualize it.
Yeah, so she's standing in front of a group, maybe 12, 15 guys, a lot of groomsmen. And she's in the middle, and then she's like 3, 2, 1, and she lifts her dress up, and it's her panties. And
Weird.
the guys know what's going on. They all look, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that."
What kind of panties?
It's so quick, it's hard to tell. What do you mean?
I mean, are they real skimpy panties, or are they like bloomers? I mean, or what?
Like those big old women in San
Does it
Antonio?
say something on it? Like, are they, did she get them specially made? I have all
I
these
don't
questions.
know. I don't know.
Are they roughly,
Well,
Either way, it's not ladylike to be doing on your wedding day. It's a formal wedding.
Yeah.
With a formal wedding gown, the whole thing is not appropriate.
the most shocking thing to me is that they're all so good looking. You just don't expect this from
The
good looking
Germans.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant you don't expect the Germans to be good.
Oh no, they're fine. I don't know many Germans, but this group. Here's my question: does it make it any different the fact that she also did it in front of her bridesmaids? Except this time she put her bouquet in front of her crotch.
Yeah, she's just
I wouldn't say trashy. I guess I don't care that much, but it's stupid.
No, when this dress comes open, Lindsay, she's not wearing anything underneath it hardly, and her bouquet is barely covering her crotch area. So, I mean, she gave them a show. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
When she lifted that. And then why does she have to do it for all the pictures? Is she a stripper?
I don't know. No.
Is that her craft? I mean, what is the deal?
I don't know. She's maybe a little bit of an exhibitionist, I think. I mean, you like to put it out there like that.
It's dumb. It's just dumb.
You didn't
Plus
flash anybody on your wedding day in Key West? I find that hard to believe.
Now that I think about it, it was Key West, and I was. Who knows?
But I mean, her dad's going to see all this.
Yeah, her whole family.
Yeah. At that point, if it's my daughter, I would just tell her, all right, that's it. I'm not paying for this wedding.
Yeah.
Back out.
Yeah.
It's too late.
If that's the way. Nuh-uh. There'd be a lot
you're
of
left
stuff
with
that's not paid for yet. Those
Yep.
pictures aren't paid for yet. Whatever's left to pay, my daughter would have to pay it because I wouldn't be doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's usually half the day of. So you got half to pay, honey.
Dang right.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and my wife Jody has decided that she is taking a break from any type of alcohol consumption. So she found Ritual Zero Proof. It's the deliciousness of traditional spirits, but without the alcohol. They taste like the real deal, and she is loving them. I just hope this doesn't make her even more judgmental toward her husband. We don't need a judgmental Jody. You need to try them. You'll get a big 16% discount right now when you use the code TJ at checkout. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for Ritual Zero Proof. tjriggins.com/deals.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A Peyton's Promise button, where our great radio family goes to assist in helping everyone in our community. Add it to your phone's home screen today.